How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Wednesday, August the 13th, 2025. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. Want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to show support to my son and I. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Well, family, I'm back with another video. And in this video, family, I want to provide a public service announcement. I want to enlighten you on something that I've always known, but life, the universe, the creator has to give me a reminder. Where am I going with this? Where you going with this, Big D? I tell you. Family, let me tell you something. Nowadays, there is no loyalty. There's no loyalty on the job. There's no loyalty in the church. There's no loyalty in the home. There is no loyalty amongst friends, family, co-workers, the pastor, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. There's no loyalty, family. And when we look at what it means to be loyal, basically, to be loyal is to be faithful, to be steadfast in the face of temptation and adversity. So, family, we have to ask ourselves, am I loyal? Am I loyal to my own detriment? Am I loyal to my own fault? You see, family, there are some of us out there who, at any given moment, for whatever the reason, they'll turn their back on their friend, their family, their homeboy, the homegirl, the mama, the daddy, the son, the whoever. As soon as a person perceives you as the bad guy or the bad girl, they quit to turn their back on you. Even though over the years when you possibly have done things to put them in better positions, you've done more for that person than they've ever done for you. But the problem is, and this was specifically for the men, gentlemen, when you have a loyal homeboy, a loyal family member, in particular, that's a dude, you better be careful when you go to quick to talk about somebody shady. Well, I don't F with them no more. I ain't rocking with him. He think he better than this and that and that and this. Because let me tell you something, gentlemen. Most times when dudes fall out, some way, somehow, it's behind some PUSSY, some box, some cheeks. Most of the time when dudes have a falling out, some way, somehow, it's behind a woman. And the problem is, nowadays, dudes are so thirsty for box. They so thirsty to get some cheeks. They don't mind paying for it. They don't mind doing the unthinkable for it. And if need be, they'll sell their own brother or their own family member up the road for some ass. That's right, I said it. So that ain't loyal. See, it's a problem. It's a problem when you have dudes that's so shaky, they refuse to see that, hey, you still got some growing to do, my man, because the same thing you were doing 10 years ago, you still doing it now. At some point, at some way, somehow, when you get to be a certain age, you have got to start doing better, because when you know better, you're supposed to do better. But more times than not, men are so thirsty for some ass They'll sell their own soul. They'll sell their own mama up the river. You see, loyalty is one of those things that it takes a long time to earn that from somebody. It takes a long time to earn it. But man, it only takes a second to destroy it. Something that took years and years and years to develop and grow, it takes only a second to destroy it. And I will say this, if you are going to turn your back on your friend, your family, your cousin, your husband, your wife, the daughter, the dad, the mom, whoever, if you're going to turn your back on somebody who's been loyal to you over the years, you better have a damn good reason. And it better not be over some he said, she said. But more times than not, men will burn a freaking bridge over some ass and over some he said, she said. And that, my man, is not loyal. If you got fair weather friends that really and truly, they, you know what I'm saying, they ain't really doing nothing for you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you got them kind of friends who really and truly, how they looking out for you? Well, I mean, what they doing for you? You know what I'm saying? What are they doing to bring you about a little bit of peace, to make your life easier? But if you also have one of those friends that they willing to do whatever, say whatever, think whatever, believe whatever behind some ass, you need to cut them off immediately. Because that kind of dude, you don't want to have nowhere in your circle. Because that kind of dude, every chance he get, he'll cross you. Every chance he get. All because to satisfy his own temptations, his own longings. I done seen men, listen, I done seen men turn their bikes on their own brother, all behind a woman. And we are in a place now in this society that there's no loyalty. There's no loyalty among anybody. If you find somebody who they show you loyalty, and they don't just show you by saying they loyal, but they do it by way of their actions, you better hold on to them, because people like that are far and few in between. If you got somebody who will rock with you and go to war with you, and they show you every day how they got your back, you better keep them around. You better stick with them. Because what people do all the time, they always wind up burning that bridge that one day they might have to retreat back across that bridge. And once you burn it and it ain't there, you gonna be up shit creek. Be careful when you burn your bridges. Be careful. Because if you burn your bridge with somebody who potentially can do more to help you, to put you on a different trajectory, you better be careful when you bite that hand. You better be careful when you slap that hand away. You better be careful when you turn your bike and get a old crazy effed up attitude, because loyalty is hard to come by nowadays. And whatever you do as a man, as a real masculine man, you better not ever sell your soul or turn your bike for some ass. That, my man, equates to a simp. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.